Hello, class. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of galleries in your life, essentially. So I actually went to the Art Gallery of South Australia last night and went to see the Ramsay Prize that was there. And it was actually one stellar of a show. There are a lot of fantastic artworks here, and it is really important that you make it to the end because there's just so much that I went through with all my videos, as well as showing a little bit of some of the focused artworks of my favorites. I also went and saw one of my favorite artworks in the artwork gallery, which is a huge giant red web. I cannot remember the artwork name off the top of my head, which is something you should remember from my personal experience of probably not having the best memory, is that you should probably look at the titles of the artworks. I didn't do that tonight because I was just so focused and enjoying myself of the artworks. But that is another perspective that you can take. If you actually look at the details of the artwork, you're going to be getting the artist's impression of the artwork. But sometimes it's more interesting to get your own response to the artwork before you actually look at the artist's explanation of the artwork. And as you can see here, a complete banger. This really speaks about the time that we live in, of just being in utter chaos. But here in Australia, we kind of get to avoid most of it, which is a very strange position to be in. So as you can see, there is actually just, I didn't see a single bad artwork here. Every artwork had a lot of strengths, essentially, and they were huge, large scale, and really grabbed my attention. And this is something that you should really be keeping in mind of. Can my artwork grab the attention and capture my audience? And here we are at one of the final rooms of the Ramsay Art Prize. I also decided to just get videos of some of the rest of the art gallery as well, because there are a lot of artworks here, and I thought I'd just share them with you guys. In the next room, we have a bit of Aboriginal art in here as well, which you have to be an Aboriginal to do these artworks, because it is actually considered really disrespectful to do dot paintings or something like that when you're not Aboriginal. So this is contemporary art right here, of called word art. So yeah. Now this is an artwork I actually took a picture of at the end. So if you want to actually read it properly, I'd pause it there. But it's another example of word art, essentially. And this is just another room in the gallery, but this is an important thing that you should do in every city that you essentially, whatever city you live in, you should go to your local art gallery of the city, because you'll find a lot of artworks that might inspire you. I actually got recommended to do portraits like the one you just saw on the camera there one time by some friends in the art school, but I never really quite pursued that exact style of portraiture. But I do like a strange version of portraiture anyway. So as we'll continue to, I was trying to capture this whole artwork here, but as you can see, I kind of just stuffed up a little bit. But now we're going on to red. Yes, that's the artwork. It's just red, I believe. And this artwork is just overwhelming. It's a huge spider web made with lots of red threads, and it just completely encompasses the space. And when you actually walk through it, you feel part of the artwork, essentially. And you just get lost in it. And as you can see, there's just a boundless, amazing, endless thread that goes through the entire artwork. And you can get absolutely lost in it. I actually remember one of the times that I first fell in love with this artwork is I had a few drinks and just laid underneath and enjoyed the show, essentially. Not that I'm encouraging drinking, but it was quite the experience. Also, there was an Illuminate Adelaide going on as well, so I caught a little bit of film of that. Unfortunately, the videos are not as good as the actual artworks itself, but that's just the nature of light artwork, is you're not going to capture it on camera as well as the rest of the artworks. Now, here are just some close-ups of some of the artworks, as well as just getting a general view. As you can see, there's quite a lot of artworks, and it's really important to engage with contemporary artwork, because you never know what you're going to miss, and maybe you'll feel inspired by actually going to these art shows, which is actually the most important thing. Anyway, peace out.